Well, hello everybody, Doug Rucker here with PressureWashingSchool.com and DougRuckerStore.com. By the way, we're located right here in the Houston, Texas area. We are your Houston, Texas pressure washing and soft washing supply store. We're actually located in northeast Houston and Porter, Texas, just a little bit north of Humble, Kingwood area. So if you're ever in the area, please stop in, just say hello. If we can help you in any way, we'd be glad to do that for you. Hey, got a couple of tips coming up on commercial parking lot cleaning, so stay tuned for that. Next. All right, as always, before I get into the video, just want to remind you that December 7th is our next hands-on training coming up right here in Houston, Texas. The first part of the day is hands-on training where we're out using the equipment. And then the second part of the day will be the classroom training where we go really in-depth and a deep dive into roof cleaning, house washing, concrete cleaning, as well as property protection. So that's December 7th. And then don't forget, coming up February 6th and 7th is the Difference Makers course, school, class, whatever, that's all about business, how to get business, how to grow your business. It's nothing really about cleaning. Ray Burke will be joining me. Pat Clark will be joining me. Kelsey with Money Matters, she's our accountant. She will be talking about money things, P&L statements, balance statements, all that kind of stuff. We'll also actually have a thing where I'll help you learn how to price your job, so you never have to ask somebody, how do I price this? And then Mitch Beckman will be with us also. And so just a lot of things about building and growing your business, commercial properties, how to create and build relationships with property managers, all of that kind of thing. So you don't want to miss that. That's coming up February 6th and 7th of 2025. And of course, our hands-on training starts again up in January. It'll be our 14th year, I believe it is. And then don't forget the online video school as well. That will drastically help you cut your learning curve if you can't make it out here to Houston. For all of that, just go to PressureWashingSchool.com. You can sign up right there. And then if you have any questions, feel free to email me at pressurecleaningschool@gmail.com.
All right, guys. So your first tip on cleaning a parking lot is pre-cleaning it. Anytime you've got a lot of debris like this, pine needles, leaves, things of that nature, I always just blow everything off using a blower. The one I use is, I think, a Steel BG50 or something like that. I've also got one of those battery-powered blowers. Those are great to have too, but if it's a really big parking lot, then I tend to go with the gas powered. But like a little driveway or small parking lot or something, I'll just take the little electric one that I don't have to fool with gas and all that kind of stuff. And I know, you could use an open ball valve. I've even used a red tip, just keeping it up off the concrete so it doesn't stripe it all up or damage the concrete or whatever. But either of those are great also for this, but I like using a blower because it keeps the debris dry, and in some cases we'll just blow it to a pile and bag it if there's not an area that we can blow it all into and leave it. And we do this because I want the parking lot free of debris before I start surface cleaning. So all these pine needles and leaves, they aren't getting caught up underneath the surface cleaner, and especially in the skirt. So no matter how well you pre-clean and remove the debris, you're still going to end up with some on the surface as you're cleaning because stuff just continues to fall this time of year, and you're going to have stuff caught up in the joints and the curbs that come out as you're cleaning. So you just have to deal with that. Sometimes I'll rinse it away where I'm cleaning. Sometimes I don't. Just depends on how bad it is. But I do like getting it as clean as I can before I start surface cleaning. So once all the pre-cleaning of the debris is done, that's when I'll pre-wet the concrete with water. I'm not a big pre-treater using a bleach mix, and rarely will I ever pre-treat. I just think it's kind of a waste of bleach, and I've never really found it to help that much. I mean, not enough to where it was worth pre-treating to me. But on a parking lot that is, or a driveway that's this dirty, I will usually always post-treat and just leave it to dry. Now, once we're done surface cleaning, we'll always clean the surface cleaners off. Just using our ball valve, we'll go around the skirt, clean the wheels off, underside of the surface cleaner. And so, removing all the debris and stuff, it just even makes this part of the job so much easier. And because you don't have all that stuff, just clogged up on the skirt and underneath in the bar and all of that kind of stuff. All right, guys, there's your two tips and more for today. I'll close it out with a few before and after pictures of the job of us making America clean again. And I've even got some after we had the parking lot striped by Jeffrey Blackman. And by the way, Jeffrey's parking lot striping school starts back up in January. I think it's January 24th and 25th. He also offers personal one-on-one training, so you can do that as well. If you're interested in learning parking lot striping, adding that to service to your business, there's just nobody better to learn from. So shoot me an email at pressurecleaningschool@gmail.com. I'll be glad to hook you up with Jeffrey. Or you can just use the link below in the description, and that will take you right to his registration page. So enjoy these pictures. Okay, I hope this has been helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, just leave them down below in the comment section. Leave me a comment, don't forget to subscribe if this is being helpful to you. That way you get notifications every time I come out with a video, and then hit that bell so you actually get the notifications when I do come out with videos that can help you. All right, so hope everybody's doing well, getting ready for a fantastic holiday season, and y'all have a very, very blessed day.